There are many ways for us to pass on our family traditions, and for Ana Bensadón here in Spain, she carries the message of her Sephardic Judaism through her cooking. We've come to speak to her about her latest book and try one of her seasonal Hanukkah recipes in order to get a true taste of Sepharad. Despite living most of her life in Spain, Ana was born in Morocco and retains some of that heritage in her character and her cooking. It is exactly that heritage and the notion of family that drives Ana's culinary passion.
For me, cooking is the handing down of memories. And it's really important to leave a legacy for our young ones. I wanted my children to have an idea about all this food, which our grandparents and great-grandparents left us. And I am in favor of the idea that we shouldn't adapt or forget all these recipes. So I had the intention to leave this written legacy. I wanted all these flavors and most of all the history to be stored away, and our memories, and above all, to be continued, to be passed down.
When talking about Sephardic cooking, what is the signature dish? For Ana, the question was a no-brainer.
If I have to choose one typical Sephardic dish, then for me it's the adafina. Adafina is the origin of the classic Spanish cocido, or stew. So it's made from potatoes and eggs. And it was made on Friday, so as to be ready for Saturday. And in over 400 years, when the Jews were still in Spain, they didn't make this dish with potatoes, because the potato didn't exist. It hadn't arrived to Spain yet. So at that time, it was made with white beans and eggs. The method was the same, with meat. And then later, during the Spanish Inquisition, they had problems, because in order to not to be seen as having Jewish customs, they had to put a bone of a pig and while cooking.
At this festive time of year, we could not pass up the opportunity to try out one of Ana's family favourite Hanukkah treats and enjoy a taste of Sepharad.
Well, for Hanukkah, to remember the miracle of the oil that was witnessed in the temple. It is typical to eat fried or oily foods. Also, we eat sweet fritters with honey, or donuts. In Israel, they make these donuts, but filled with jam, which are called sufganiyot. In Morocco, we used to make donuts too, and it was also normal to give flour, oil, and everything related to make these foods to the most needy people.
Harina, aceite, todo lo relacionado con los fritos.
Ana has shown us that it's not just through study that we can learn about our heritage, but also through the tastes of that time, which has to be one of the most instantly gratifying ways that we can learn about our past. This is Paul Walsh for JM1 in Spain.